Hello, I'm Juliana, and this is Kendall. We're the Merze Tate Explorers, and we're here with Miss Pirbhai. So let's jump right into our questions.
So, the first time we met you was in 2014. How did you learn about us?
Oh my goodness, like so many other people, I was just scrolling through Facebook and suddenly I saw this information about this fabulous organization called Merze Tate. I hadn't ever heard about Merze Tate before that, but what Sonia was doing was giving young women an opportunity to learn through travel. And from my own experience, I have found that that's one of the most influential opportunities one can have. So I decided to reach out to Sonia and began to support the Merze Tate way back in 2014, over 10 years ago. It's amazing.
What do you like the most about our organization?
Well, there's two factors that I like very much. The first factor is that through access, there's so many people, young women and girls, who have had opportunities to travel all over the world. I think that's tremendous. But in addition to opportunity to travel, when you do travel, you really try to understand the culture of wherever it is that you are. And this is key. You journal about it, you report it, and to do so, that means you think deeply about the opportunities and the experiences that you have. And I think that's very different than most organizations that try to do something similar.
Wow, that's really nice. So we know that you own a safari company. What does that affect on different travelers?
Well, I've been immensely blessed to own a safari company. It was not in my plan. But sometimes plans change. Sometimes they change in a really, really cool way, because owning a safari company is pretty cool. So the reason we own a safari company, my husband and I, is because he's from Tanzania, and I had lots and lots of opportunities to travel to Tanzania and to East Africa. And what I found is that the experiences, both the natural beauty, but the people and the culture, was something that ultimately we wanted to share with as many people as who we could share it with. And we create custom safaris and do really cool things.
You also helped organize an orphanage. How long have you did that in?
Well, so probably we were introduced to Isaac and Joyce Sumery, who are the founders of Fruitful Orphanage and Shine School, and probably around 2017 or 2018. So we've been helping them since then. And we've, along with the Kalamazoo city and community and our friends, we were instrumental in building the school and actually getting it off and started. So we've been affecting lots of kids, and it's been pretty amazing. So I'm a philanthropist because I think it's good to give back and to support causes that you're passionate about. So I'm 55 years old. And when I was in my 20s, people would ask me, do you want to support this organization or that organization? And I always said yes. I didn't necessarily give very much money, but I always said yes because I didn't really know what I wanted to support. And there's all sorts of things that people can support. Over time, I've developed my own philanthropic philosophy. And in my case, I love supporting people when they are learning and doing different things. I put it under the category of empowerment, because when you experience more, you know more, and then you're more confident to go out and follow your own dreams and your own passions.
So you mentioned earlier that owning the safari company wasn't exactly your pathway. So what was your path? What did you expect to do?
Well, I do still what I have always done, which is I'm a financial advisor and investment manager for Merrill Lynch. So that's what I do on the regular basis. I've been a Merrill Lynch financial advisor for 35 years, so a very long time. I've been blessed to also then do this, and I've met so many amazing people along the way, creating adventures and exposing them to unbelievable opportunities and travel to places that they otherwise wouldn't have had an opportunity to go.
You also have a financial film. What was your role and how did you play it?
The financial. So I talk to people about what their hopes are and their dreams and their fears, and I help them understand how saving money and investing money over the long term may get them to experience whatever it is that their dream is.
So we are a traveling club. So where have you traveled before, and what were your favorite places that you visited?
Well, I go back to the same places all the time, but I've been very fortunate to go to Italy. I went to a wedding in the Vatican, which was amazing. I have gone to Central America with Costa Rica and Belize and Mexico. I have also gone to Brazil multiple times, to Salvador. I have gone to Iceland, and I think in Canada, of course, because we're neighbors with Canada. And then I've gone to Tanzania again and again and again and again. So my favorite place to go is to East Africa by a long shot, which is lucky because that's what my Kalamazoo Safari Company is. But every place I've gone, it teaches me something different. And one of my favorite places was actually Iceland because it's unbelievably beautiful. And what you see there between active volcanoes and glaciers and being able to go hiking, it's a really cool place and it's really pretty.
Where haven't you been?
I haven't really been to Asia. Oh, I forgot, I've been to Australia too. But I haven't been to Asia, anywhere in Asia. I would love to go. I'd love to go to Vietnam. I'd love to go to Japan. I'd love to go to Philippines, Indonesia, I don't know, other places. And I haven't been very many places in Europe either. I've been to Italy and I've been to the United Kingdom and Iceland, but I haven't been to France. I haven't been to Spain, Netherlands, any of the others. So.
When you travel, do you like to spend your time mainly outside, or do you like to visit some of like the indoor sites? Because you did mention that you went to a lot of outdoor places. Mm-hmm. So do you enjoy that more?
I'm going to tell you what I like the most, and it's neither of those things. I like to eat. I like to eat the local cuisine. I like to drink the local drinks. I like to meet the people that cook the local cuisine because fellowship through food is one of the best things you can possibly do. Now, beyond eating, what I also really like is seeing the grandeur of what makes that place special. Sometimes that's nature. And sometimes it's history. Like when you're in Rome, it's about history. But when you're in Tanzania, it's about wildlife and also like Kilimanjaro. When you're in Iceland, it's about nature. So it kind of depends on where you are. But always eat good food.
Have you ever climbed Mount Kilimanjaro?
I have. I've climbed 6 times. And I'm going to climb again this fall. It'll be my 7th summit. I may not hike again. I haven't decided after that. But I decided a while ago that because I had no desire to hike all the highest summits in the world, because that's not my thing, and that would mean I'd have to hike Everest, which I really don't want to do. I decided I'd hike Kilimanjaro 7 times. It's kind of my own personal 7 summits, just doing the same one again and again.
Wow. So you thoroughly enjoy that?
I enjoy every minute.
So again, why do you choose to donate to our organization?
I choose to donate to Merze Tate because that way, when I have an opportunity to help young people with big dreams, I think that the opportunity lies in the fact that you have access and you'll accomplish those big dreams because you know more and have learned how to travel the world.
Well, this has been the Merze Tate Explorers with Miss Pirbhai. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.